Hey guys, so today I want to talk about high school sweetheart relationships. Partly because I'm in one, but also I just have some thoughts, I guess, that I wanted to share. Like, I don't know, especially like being in one, I feel like I have a right to share what I what I think. Not that it's like a big deal. Like, I don't even think there's like discourse or drama about this, like at least in the current like mainstream media. But I don't know. I was just thinking about it. Like, I remember being in high school, like so many people, especially my senior year, so many people were like, "Are you gonna date him in college? Like, are you gonna take him with you in college?" Like I don't know. I feel like that's such like a weird thing to ask, but like not even that. Like, I remember specifically when I told my mom that I had a boyfriend when I was dating him when I was like 16, but I wasn't really allowed to have a boyfriend. Like, my parents didn't really approve of me having a boyfriend type shit, you know. But I still wanted one, and I still got one, or it ended up happening anyways. So it was like whatever. But when I was like 17, I decided I was just gonna tell my mom, because we've been together for a decent amount of time. Like, it was like 7, 8 months at that point. Um, and it was just annoying having to like sneak around about it and like lie and all this stuff. So I was just like, let me just tell her. Um, yeah, so I just told my mom. And I remember her first reaction was like, why would you want to have a boyfriend right now? Like, don't you want to wait until you're in college and then you can, like, first off, like, that is so funny to me. Like, even in that situation, like, it was so funny to me because it was like, college to date, like, I don't really think like people go there for that. Like, at least me, I'm not thinking like, oh yeah, when I go to college I can't wait to meet my future husband. Like, what? Like, I, if anything, it's like the opposite. I feel like I would, but I feel like it was the opposite. I'm thinking, like, you know what I mean? Like, if I was single going into college, it would have been for fun. Like, I would not have like it would not have been like anything serious in college. Like I don't know. And especially now, being in college and hearing about my friends' horror stories going on dates with these guys, like, you wanted that for me? You wanted me to go into that? You wanted me to date that? You wanted me to like look around at that in America? Like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know what college my mom went to, but it ain't that, mom. It ain't that. It ain't that. But yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like it was so weird. Like, even now, like, so many people will just be like, yeah, be careful. Like, and I get that people can outgrow each other and things like that, but like, that's something that we think about. Like, we're not just like, yeah, no, we're gonna be just like this every day. Like, we think about the future. We think about what are we gonna be like even in like 2 years when we graduate college and like, we have jobs. Like, what is that going to be like? What is that going to look like? What is our everyday life going to be like? What is our life going to be like when I'm in law school? When I'm in law school and he's where, like, what, like, we think about those things. Like, it's not like we're just like skipping about, just enjoy. Like, we think about the future. We have to. We want a good future. Like we both want to be financially stable. And by financially stable, I don't even mean like middle class. Like, I mean, like, I don't even want to have to think about money. Like, I want to get older and I want to just live. Like, I don't want money to be a big thing when I'm older. So, of course, we're going to be thinking about the future, and we're going to be thinking about what we're going to be like and what it's going to, like, I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of stupid. Like, maybe other people do that, but like, there hasn't even been at least a month that's gone by in our relationship where we didn't think about the future or think about just plans, like just planning and thinking about what we're doing now and how that's going to impact us in the future. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like people just assume those things. Like, just assume that you're, I don't know. I don't even know. And like, I could kind of understand those questions when we were in high school because, yeah, like, we don't know what life is like and we don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I could understand that then. Like, that makes sense. But even then, it was still like, you want me to leave this guy that I really like, that's treating me really well, that really cares about me, really great guy, like, genuine, like, just a really great guy. You want me to break up with him and then go not even find, go try to find a boyfriend in college in America. And not even in America, in Philly. in Philadelphia. At Temple University, the college with the highest STD rates. I'm pretty sure, maybe second, I don't know, but really high STD rates. You want me to like? I think I'm good. I'll just stay right here. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. And then I remember also constantly being asked, like, oh, aren't you scared that you're gonna miss out on the college experience? Future Sarah's here? No. No, I didn't miss out on anything. Like, actually, I still do go out and drink with my friends, and we go to parties and we do fun stuff. Like, that wasn't gonna not happen, like, just because I have a boyfriend. Like, what the fuck? Like, we go out and we dance and we have fun and we do what we want to do. Like, you know what I mean? We dress cute. We get cute. We are cute. Period. Like I don't. Other than that, I don't know what the like other side of the college experience would be like, and I'm not sure I want to do that. Kudos to those who do. I'm not judging at all. Like, I don't think I'm better than anybody, just because I'm in a, like, you know what I mean. But that's, I don't know. Maybe if I like I genuinely can't even say if I would do that or not. Like, I don't know. But like I'm not gonna sit here and demean hookup culture and be like, oh yeah, it's so bad, because I don't know. I haven't done it, so I can't really like speak on it and say that I know it's bad, or that it's maybe, like, you know what I mean. From what I've seen, I do think it can be toxic and it can be like bad for a person, you know what I mean. But at the same time, like, I just thought it was crazy that people wanted me to do that and wanted me to experience that and were like pushing me to go to. I want to put on my rings. I want to put on my jewelry. I'm about to put on my jewelry because I just noticed my fingers are empty. But yeah, I don't know. It's just so weird to me that there's so many people like pushing me to do that and experience that, and like, I guess wanted me to experience that. Like, and then it's like, I can say now, I'm good. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't think I missed out on anything. Like, I really don't. Like, me and my boyfriend go out together. We go out and we're both college students. We're both in college. We go out together. We have fun together. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. And then it's like, even more now, I can confidently say I'm really glad I didn't do that. I'm really glad I didn't do it. And I'm so sure I would not have found anyone better than what I have right now. Like, men are scary. Men are weird. A lot of them are really weird and disgusting. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying this off of what I've seen too. Like, this isn't even me just like, yeah, men are, yeah. Like, this is just off of like, just lit a candle real quick. Just off of like what I've seen with my friends and like what they experience and go through with guys. Like, I don't know. I would honestly rather not. And then also, I feel like being in a relationship definitely matures you a little bit more. Like, I wouldn't say I'm more mature than other people, or like I'm the most mature person. Yeah, I'm mature for my age. Yeah, I'm just, no. But obviously, being in a relationship, especially for so long, you learn, or you have to learn how to communicate, and you have to, obviously, I'm not perfect at it. I'm not an expert. I could not be a relationship guru. Well, I probably could be a relationship guru, but like, that does not mean that my relationship is perfect and I know everything. No, but like, I still have to work on communication on my, like, I'm only 20 years old. I have so much to learn. I have so much to grow. I have so much growth. There's so much growth for me. There's so much more for me. So like, I don't expect myself to be like a perfect person or anything. I feel like you had to communicate in a way that's very different to how you would communicate in friendships, especially like, again, being a teenager and things like that. Like, obviously in adulthood, you can still learn healthy communication through friends and things like that. And even me, like, when I was a teenager, there were situations where I learned that I had to communicate better, or learned to communicate, or how to communicate better, just through my friends. But, at the same time, I think there's a lot more and quick learning of communication when you're in a relationship. So yeah, I think that's a big difference. But not to say that you can't learn proper communication if you're never in a relationship, or that yeah. But I mean, if you don't interact with humans, yeah, I guess you're never gonna learn proper communication. But I don't know. I don't know. I hope I'm not like moving this too much and like making a bunch of random noises, because that would be really annoying. Some things I like about being in a relationship while in college, or just before high school, like I like that there's someone that knows all my lore just built in, because like, yeah, I have my high school friends still, but like I don't really talk to them all the time or see them that often, like, which is just that's just life, you know what I mean? Move around and there's a lot going on. Even like my college friends, I still don't even see them that much. There's even some that live literally here, and like see each other like once a week, maybe. Maybe. But yeah, I feel like it's really cool just to have somebody to be like, oh, you remember when, and then like he was like, yeah, and then we talk about it and I can dissect it as much as I want. Or just like, just a best friend, just the best friend, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, especially because again, I did say like my best friends aren't really like there, I still text them, I still call them and things like that, but that's just time to time, you know what I mean? There's nobody that I hang out with all the time, you know what I mean? Or as much as you would with a best friend. But yeah, but I like having that. I like having someone I'm also growing up with as well, so we learn things together. And so if I'm learning something, like he also learns it, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. Or like even my beliefs, I feel like we're also building our beliefs together as well. So yeah, like whatever we believe in, like I feel like I like that I can comfortably, I mean, obviously you should feel comfortable sharing your beliefs in a relationship, but I like that I can comfortably share that with him. I feel like I never really had that with anybody, like I feel like everyone I know is so religious and so just like embedded in it, that if I even like brought it up to them, if I even brought it up to them, they would just look at me like I'm crazy, or be like super offended or hurt that I'm thinking that way, which is like kind of annoying. But like it's nice to have somebody that I can talk to about stuff like that, and like not be judged and not feel like I'm gonna burn for an eternity just because I don't believe in something, you know what I mean? Or not even just not believe with it, agree with it, or resonate it, or even feel comfortable with it, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like I find no comfort in traditional religion. That's a whole nother video. But I don't know what else. Ooh, I love having someone to help me do chores. Oh my god. That's like low-key the best part. I'm not gonna lie, it's the best part. I don't have to do all my laundry by myself or all the time. Like, we can kind of take turns. If there's dishes in the sink, I don't gotta like force myself to clean. Not that that's like a bad thing to have to do. I feel like it's a good thing. If anything, I'm hurting myself, right? But I feel like I like not having to do the dishes sometimes, or not having to cook, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, because he cooks all of our food, or most of our food. I still cook sometimes, but barely. I don't really like cooking. But yeah, or like, not always having to feed the cats. Just so nice, you know what I mean? It's just you can kind of, you have a partner, a life partner. It's so nice. I don't know. Like, what else? Like, there's just so much to appreciate. I feel like I'm not really, like, I feel like I'm looking at it at, like, a big scale right now. I can't even pick out specific things right now. But it's just really nice. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like some teen relationships are not very healthy. But, I'm lucky to be in one. Like, I don't know. I know a couple, though. I'm lucky that I know a lot of people my age that are in healthy relationships. That's really cool. I feel like I had more space to just kind of think about myself more, and think about, which is weird because I'm in a relationship. You'd think it'd be the other way around, right? But like, I feel like I have more space to think about myself more, and just kind of do things for myself, because I have somebody that likes me for me. I feel like I feel like I got a chance to really like learn to love myself easier if that makes sense. You know what I mean? No, my boyfriend likes me no matter what. I could literally, I mean, there was times where I had horrible makeup and he still was like, yeah, you're beautiful. Still looked me in my eyes, told me I was beautiful, didn't even blink, you know? So like that's just giving me so much comfort where I can like literally look like whatever I want to look like. I can look like however I want to look and dress however I want to dress, do whatever I want to do, and he's still gonna like me. You know what I mean? So I feel like it gave me more freedom to just explore myself and explore what I like and my style and how I want to dress, how I want to do my hair, how I want to do my makeup. You know? Yeah, that's it for today's episode of Daughter Diaries. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't know. Daughter Diaries. Thought